the former time I covered by Bryt TV. So make I will say you're streaming live on Facebook at Bryt TV. Also, ube to me, I log it on to www.mybryttvonline.com. And then make sure I will say, I am honored to be sitting here with one of the pace setters in the music industry who has contributed immensely to the development of our industry. Now, because say we person will make impact. You need to ensure say impact now will make a resounding. Say the beya Danny nano say sebe in previous a trading Ponyakopon kraton and safra na sa wukwa still yebekawo. Onipa menene ba beto train komo is one of the relevant people in the Ghanaian music industry. Many the grandpapa Reggie Rockstone. On one kasanga so papa ma crash one society and now be asa me ferry kakra so ja ye de be hwehwe sa
men ferry e beti afu ni sia
ale le beti
some a young bugger nti wo ka sa na mitrim wa me de
because crash na wo ha che
my crash na wo ho
and wo
sa my feel young we intro so easy me ko yeshu a won me from intro intro ni a gam. Thank you. It was beautiful. What can you
That's it.
Thank you so much.
Because Ejuma Dewabo.
Thank you.
Because
Thank you.
Looking at that time now, because that time now, a bear didn't crash a woo baby introduce you be accepted.
Hard.
And first of all, I just want us to go back a little bit to that era. Yen shares that time now because that time now palm wine and young way na newo. A ding so would be rim.
Yes and no.
Okay.
In Shira, my story is different. I want to work a show business mono.
Right.
My shadow filmusa. Maybe I make an original that I be. In Shira, me papa. Ricky sent us say.
Right.
Bibi and PB I hear mommy. Any studio na mpo. Omusi mommy. Metimbe bu abruchi. Ne abonyom. I was in a group over there.
Right.
Now me be if you check rough. Panafest na de me be fi 93 94 and think here back for 1 week atako bogus you see any slangs the bags be bia Ghana sesa so e bia na say up to now me still am here you know God works in mystic ways,
right?
And you know me story no remember too the likes of Uncle Lumba and Uncle Kujo entry. So it was hard in that sense to switch because Ghanaians are very stuck in their own way.
Exactly.
Up to today, Ubusa Ghana newspaper be a graphic. Toothpaste or say Pepsodent. So how do you now bring this style and try and easy or the netting? And you know, me lock say me papa no jina mechi. And it's up to today. One thing so biaka said Rockstone, man, I'm starting the career. No, because if you fear direct,
not just papa,
yes, or not start. It didn't cry Hiplife, no, or can only a two said, you know,
okay, or
not catch him say, yeah, man, friend hip hop. I suspect this is going to be huge. Unfortunately, he didn't live long enough to see how big Hiplife, but you know, Martin and him, and so these were the challenges. Otherwise. It was smooth sailing.
Right.
Because I didn't owe anyone. You want studio time. Zap mallet, charge and the guitar player. Everything was done beautifully for me.
So you didn't really struggle.
No,
like
I didn't.
But and what you know,
yeah.
Yenka how people reacted to it.
Oh, the reactions were in two phases.
Right.
Well, first of all, this is one of the reasons why I always give extra attention to students, especially the university students. Because young Ghanaians knew what time it was. Right. It was the older Ghanaians who didn't know. And, you know, so biawo wafebi or Germany and now America and VHS tapes, yeah, the bar rappers and the LL Cool Joes and why almost someone almost here. And me start here no mu line. Say, yo, this is our guy. Now I'm saying, yo, say, excuse me, I look like the people they saw on TV, i.e. the American brothers, but then I was rapping in tree.
It confused them.
Right. and it drew them in. Luckily, at the same time, radio was beginning.
Right.
People were getting their licenses for radio. So we came at the same time. So they needed content
to put on radio. Well.
Yeah, I mean, and it was a very exciting time in Ghana.
Right.
The reactions from young people. So it was up until the older people were confused at this point. Like, who is this guy?
They don't know what you're about.
Na me true person say me
singlet. Yeah,
short up to here.
Yeah,
my show me camouflage me timbo.
And a jeans.
Yeah, jolly
as a blanket.
Because here they say the bed sheet. Now, I think what also intrigued them was they realized that I was well traveled.
Right.
Many be. So I wasn't like on some, when you would interview me, I knew what I was talking about. And also I went to an affluent school. Right. I went to Achimota Secondary.
Right.
So the elites were already relating to me, and the streets were related to me because of my hair.
Yeah.
It was just a measure of...
So it was like, I said, you bought into every group of people. Right.
And I'm a people's person, so I can relate to everyone.
Right.
And this is how it all, so
started.
They could see that, quite a New York guy, but still, okay, tree now, Jack. And then, when he puts it in English, he's good. He can put it in. And this was all,
And then Asante Amamre, those times also now, all those say yes. Now what's in a brochure?
Yes.
A culture. They do more. Not Asante Amamre, Ubu Amamre.
No, I'm a proper Kumasiano. Although say a woman or a brochure. I was raised right. Answer me, I did me be few crowd. Now me to Krum Castle. Into a more bridge, these kids are rich from Barmont, Debbie, maybe the answer. Me papa, me kai time in school at bridge, say, Ubia make sure a board so. Ubia Chinese, Ubia Chemical, cultural regional. No, mamma, I said, where are you from? I'm from Africa. I said, Ghana. I said, write in your own language. But catch up, papa, no, I said, no.
So that was
one of the things. So they started to treat to me early. My papa time day or two said me rapping tree, he was shocked. I mean, he knows I could speak, but for me to express myself in rap, he was moved.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about one of the biggest hits at that time. I would buy that was one of the huge songs because you can derive your own meaning out of it. Let's look at the impact that song brought into your life.
Well, there's a history behind that song,
right.
And today on your show, I'll tell you.
Okay.
That song is actually the genesis, the beginning of the Afrobeats movement. People don't know this. I'll break it down for you. Ansana, Ayamadana, Bebano, Ayamadana, and the Plan Bain, all of them. Remember, there wasn't much going on in Nigeria as far as youth music
was concerned.
Yenya started. Hiplife influenced most Africa.
Right.
Okay. Now, Nipana or cast those two words, Afrobeats. Your friend, Uncle Fela. The legendary, iconic Fela Kuti. Now, what people don't realize is Ayamadana is a rendition of a Fela song. Mopa mun Google, your friend is Shakara. Dun, 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 dun. That's a Fela song. I did a rendition of it. So from that right there, the inception of Hiplife, Afrobeat had already begun with us. Because Nepal can't say, cry Afrobeat. So actually the Nigerians hadn't even touched any of Fela's, and I had already paid homage to the man.
Right.
So this is how, so it cut across, because the Nigerians, they knew the rhythm. And then the old Ghanaians knew the rhythm.
Right.
And then the younger ones fell right into it. Same thing happened with Chinchimbia Dimewu. Keep your eyes on the road. Keep your eyes on the road. Classic. Now, that's the song that bridged the gap between the old and the young. And then the ma impanyinfo na te Hiplife na say, because beat am you see and omunim.
Na omunim because they have the African rhythm in there.
And that was proper. And Oshasoa, I did it in English.
Right.
For export reasons. Say bit me across it.
And
oh no, plan down.
But you spoke about Afrobeat. Let's see now.
Yeah.
So saying we hear a lot of our young artists, you know. One more can say, yatina hama Nigeria for ne kind and they find. Yeah, what it is answer.
Yeah, I hear this all the time. I mean, listen, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Right.
Okay. You know, Nigeria, they are our cousins, they are neighbors.
Right.
Anything that happens in Nigeria leaks here and vice versa. But population-wise, no, and almost jack, almost patriotism, no, no be say because Nigeria's slogan is Nigeria no they carry last. That's a strong slogan.
Right.
Remember, time a few years ago, no, Oka Nigeria, it was synonymous with the word 419. Today, it's been replaced by Afrobeats.
Yes.
Into PR, easy. You understand me? So Ghanaians, we need to draw the positive. Yes, you JJ and the ampa because you ain't heard yes so. Maybe I need a be there.
Near per se, yeah. And the thing is,
meanwhile,
who imitate so I say better.
Yeah. It's okay. And how crowd and but maintain your own. Big up your own. Send me video, me drop a video. I should be able to hit 1 million views, considering my work. Who I am to my country.
And how you
But even the biggest artists, almost break a Nigeria is not like that. Almost support you. You know, but I say, well, what's your
and because said almost support you before I call for your first break. No, almost support you. No, a crew man na say a industry for na support you.
Both. Nigerians really understand the worth of showbiz.
Right.
How much revenue
it can make out.
Oh, look at Wizkid. Look at Davido. I mean, these Burna Boy, huge. So why can't my Shatta, my medical, all my comrades, these guys are really talented.
Right.
But I was saying not enough. I was saying money time. So I know the rule crowd about Nigeria say radios no. You're only gonna play a certain percentage of
and you make
you do for self. And to say and Shada the just because it's Niger. Yeah, man, in your time. Because it's here as a race. Into one who's going to listen to you?
And I think that one of the factors is also investment.
Oh, I know Ghana, what talk man a side chick now or invest yama. Only girl to care anymore with you on them. It's me go crash, I remember girls with you. Only yeah, but I'm out dama. Yeah, my car. One chimney. I don't know. Say, Reggie on any girl or can was Reggie Rockstone the speaker. Yeah, a bunny about I said, Mama, you can videos here. I got Charlie, see, I got ahead you. No, on a side check, no, while renting your hormone and I asked you a chest side check, almost on my girl's eyes, you in jail. My car,
and give and take.
Bugger, Mr. Ochia.
Mr. Ochia,
super OD. Yeah, but yeah, this is
the investment there because I sometimes cry. Although say we as Ghanaians, the entertainment industry, we are trying our best possible. But adding because we compare programs show share any Nigeria for investment in huge.
Nigerians, they actually believe small. Now Two-Face about wedding crowd about no Charlie. Yeah, these dollars near they told. Say Davido Beba club just appearing in the club, he's getting paid for that. Ghana, they almost want immediate returns. The music business is not like that. Or percentage or this guy you've become as big as Sarkodie. No. If you see how long it took for Bandana to become Shatta, when you look at Sark, they didn't be our catcher also you know, and you could tell, you know, people, a lot of these investors, they want immediate return. you have to have a passion for the music, passion for the arts, passion for your country. You see, to say, look, man, I want this to become, and then it will become. Oma, so Oma back in the day, no minister came movie, Oma believing no, and all today, I'm sure they're watching them on TV thinking, damn.
They regret.
And show business is good money. Oh my God, you make good money.
Here otherwise,
it's for life. Especially today with all the streaming and all. Today, time the cassettes you bisa kid then now see a Hollywood movie bim. You see?
Yeah.
Check no baba. For life. Until what hit is a rumor. You know, so you have to have the patience, the passion, and so yeah. Your mom penny.
You can't say
what happened then?
Black coding, you for but was a friend Abutre.
Black Sheriff. Yeah, he's one of the greatest.
He's very good. I think his new
first day I heard that kid, I knew it. I said, this is it.
Right.
You know, and the more gonna come. Talent in their P show. You know, but God has a part because it's your time.
Right.
Yeah, you shine.
And you know
when you're in your 50s, past your 50s, now to me interview, send me no one beating me record.
Then just say relevance.
Time crowd. The word relevance wasn't even relevant. I'm just beating myself. You know.
My name Reggie Rockstone. Train come on. You call for quick commercial break now. Thank
you.
So maybe see ya. Next time I'll call about Bryt TV. So make I will say streaming live on Facebook until to me share link and also Emma Wadofo for HB. Many Reggie Rockstone and our train couple. Now, once a year, we were talking about investment in the music industry. To say yeah, measure structures. Once a waka set more time, no that's that time a cassette.
Yes.
One now be recording you maybe we are. What audio go that came up station to station. Had the answer now when you crabeko TV station na editing. But enye no when you
Facebook
exactly. It to me but as a still musicians no mo mu nanka afei na enibia ba digital systems ni ade nanka mo ma pavey way na mo na mo be di ade no still they are complaining.
Yes, and there's still loops. I mean, we have to even deal with our organization from musica all the way.
Right. So
much needs to be done. So we're in a dark place. We're kind of lost. However, there's always room for improvement. Once it's me, I can't want some idea. You bet me, I can't want some. You understand me? So, but there's so much loose ends that need to be tied.
Right.
You know, your royalties, plenty. I mean, literally, when an artist makes music today, who can record video, in school. Still, you're not guaranteed, sir. Musicians, no, is number one.
Right.
These guys are sacrificial. And no matter it's crazy.
Right.
So how does Sark get his outfit? You know, medical. He has to dress. He has to be. He's a star.
Right.
You know, in school, and they're not even guaranteed.
So
you know,
okay.
Nipa no den yom na kwa command radio station no. Ono so GB.
Right.
But who you twa monthly me I'm not guaranteed. Until me ba wo be twa free me ho. I'm not guaranteed. So boy me say me to me monitor out. Then you know, pa no ye pa you. And sana I come to TV and also so if I be something, but it's actually content for you. So everything
influencers and
so there you go.
And
so actually I didn't hear you say.
Right.
So I really applaud them. I commend them because banisika somebody and fabi jai. But unsanyom to 40 omopenyom. It's just a passion.
Right.
You love music until you shake still.
When I remember some time ago and nema Shatawale be camp be say oh who the ntia ube bonyum. Now we are was a kukuru sika video to say Jay-Z money
we're trying to low key.
We're trying to low key.
Maybe feature one go tribute where only Beyonce there.
No, one record.
Sika no bad as we try.
Right.
Yeah, we are money fan. I mean, he has a point, but at the same time, it doesn't really carry because presentation is everything. He's a huge star. He's going into the world.
Right.
And he me in fact, he 10x10, 2x4 videos he in In fact, you know, the number one Gringo, he shot.
Right.
His whole catalog went into. He has a point, but you know, it's only valid to. Yeah.
Okay. Now, you measure a Ghana for.
Yeah.
Because senior DBI kind of support any fana ifi.
Yeah.
Ghana for.
We are our own machine. Yeah.
Adia ba kwa medi mania to forma mehu and say Ghana no. Ubo nyuma du baby. Na wujai.
Yeah.
Ana sa wukote. Uba ye mfi ubio. Say
it's okay, let me explain this.
Right.
Maybe I'm a say nyom no eso. Who release nyom na nyom ne big hitter. O saba at the rough. Because the expectation become higher. What am I say?
Yeah.
And Tina, me was so much respect for Black Sharif, and because about first one, no, then he come again.
Right.
Still, this is why my record is so valid, because if you think of how big Chobwe was,
yes,
then you move from Chobwe to Sweetie. Ufre Sweetie, ukoya bounce visa. Ufre a bounce visa, uko una wesu your plan be. Ufre wa uko a yamadana. Uko continuously. I gave them back-to-back hits. That is a feat, because enyom no sa susana enyom na acquired uko. Yes. 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 Enyom no when it goes with you.
Right.
Next thing they say, wankasa personality.
Right.
Are you interested? Me time I never release in yom crano. Still I na me billboards, Guinness, me a judge, X Factor. It's the personality, the brand. In fact, me born up until me book joining VIP. I hadn't, but I still remain respected and relevant without playing a fool. So you have to gauge, because nipana all born no or personality. So what's separating them now? What who is he now?
Right.
That's why I could come on, you know, on your show.
Right.
And express myself.
Right.
So and also then you have flash in the pan. Flash in the pan for no or more than say bang I hit it bang or caught no.
Or maybe
you. And also
right.
But say enyom enti say aduane en say ti by all means esa anyom no de eda ho
ma wo
ene ukọ party bia no DJ bia no wakai. Yeah, so that's the difference.
That's the thing. Because it's not like because yana mpempi, you know.
Yeah.
Ukọ social media especially na old artists now oma baha ti say oma sabano ukọ ha me yana normally I'm interested in the comments.
Yes.
Enti ukọ kind comments na obi che say oh master say they koya ni mo to ba, you know, you have to do something bigger or do something that we can.
And only a friend of pressure. Sa pressure no menti
sa
koso yen sa menti sa pressure no. Hwe time I may be joining VIP. One India and collect me sure first time I'm using collect me can kwasi ade we na me dwa off they say hey me na mo dey make say na sanet here na me
sanet here
and I'm for so yeah we are tobo. So because of that na me say metchre mo
say metchre
me na me dey agro no buy me tiasia rough. And I've been serving my country for years. I used to be a dancer, martial artist. I know my people. I'm catching me someone te momunye dede no. O dey you release hits now obi abesi. Na man for say VVI be enya adwuma na de be ba selfie. Kenya ya kamunim selfie ko. You release the bomb ba skolo ba alaji ba dogoyaro African ni me say yes. Talk to me. Talk to my group VVIP. And this is just about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm past my 50s. So for me, reinvent yourself. Commit me up as a solo artist. And I thought that wasn't very interesting.
Right.
What's interesting is I've gone to join VIP. My mom phone casa.
Yes, like what is it?
Yeah, we need attention near the hits now. That's it. This is how you move. So Ghanaians is a minimum, and I study them.
Map no.
Oh, baba, I'm not can you one heart, Charlie, we give you up.
It's actually saying
Fred McCann, they want to release himself in crowd, but trust and you mean it. That same guy, me, on the referee. But I fat phone, we try selfie, I say, yeah, man. Don't listen to Ghanaians on that. It's human behavior, you know. And this is what. But you see, this is in Nigeria.
Right.
It's not so. You know, they really revere their old artists. They give them such reverence.
Because recently, Two-Face Idibia.
Oh, he's...
And sometimes, you know, obviously, then again, we come on social media. Asemusia Obia to be Kebi. And I realized one person came to, I think, Brymo.
Yeah, Brymo.
Eba out, but can't say Two-Face accusing of raping the wife.
Right.
And I saw the number of people that stood up to say you cannot talk
speak
about
to your legend like that. What about them?
No.
This is why I position myself in such a way. I demand respect, but I earn respect. I'm friendly, I'm accessible, but at the same time, there's always that slight gap I give you.
Right.
You know, Mempel girl, I've been married 19 years. I'm not chasing a girl with you.
Right.
Yeah, who have it? Shitty. Now bit me. But I always maintain that.
Right.
Because, you know, when you're a star, your target will be to can you pay. So always think, oh, maybe I'm a castle, be a Twitter, so I can't me out photo. Yeah, I say I'll giant photo, but I can't say way. So yeah, but you know, the world has changed.
Right.
Today, you know, they have this social media. When you say, and this really shows you the true personality of the people. You know, Asamba, and see you be between chishata, chata medical. These people have been making music for you. Asembiaba. You don't kick a man when he's down.
Right.
These are the same people who made you dance, smile. They served you well. The most you could do is wish them well.
Right.
And say, oh, yan sorted. Hey, chimo. My Jimmy. If you read some of the comments, I'm like,
I think it's like, you see, I think
it's
and I know Black Rasta also came out to say so. No cry the end they all rotty in prison.
Oh, Black there, so you know only Black there.
Or no, they shut out.
That's low.
But then
that's low. I would never do that.
Right.
That's wrong. I mean, we have our differences, but I would never wish for my comrade to be locked up. You taking him away from his family. And the moons on me nipa. People love them just like you love your family. Right. I mean, you take a fella, they have a kid. So at that point, nothing. Okay, time a creaping polo assemble. Almost say I didn't know my fan at World Cup. I say you don't have a daughter. I do. I have 3 girls. You know, in Mami and say I say fake kidnapping. 6 years.
Yeah, man.
Jesus. 6 years.
And no campo be so asa ye be am so yasa man 6 years.
It's crazy. 6 years. Human. That's a waste of life.
Right.
You could not true be aso, but waste of life. There's nothing productive there. A woman with a child. Banged up for 6 years, and I'm supposed to be cool, knowing very well how corrupt my country is. How am I supposed to feel cool about that?
Right.
6 years. I brush it. I mean,
so we have
so be a fake kidnapper. I'm going to the mental faculty. Because even to do that, no. Yeah, but still, 6 years is a waste of life. I mean, look. Let me give you an example. We create our own monsters. In Kolebi or Honmite, Michomo, one rap. Esa says you can't fienti. Who can say girl when go free fear? Cause you be mark. Every man is 6 years. No. You tell me. Can masada on tipo. You understand me? Yet me chill young guy be as we going real or drying something. Now just say no shim. Na sa kole wako shim sa so pie ba.
Obey worse.
Oh, I'm not saying no shabala club real feel is on. Cause hatred. That's a waste of life.
Right.
You understand? That's a human being. Yes, crime and punishment, but there has to be, you know, for a woman. I don't know. I mean, obi so but nah, they with a train say two now.
Now you see two.
Yeah,
because a lot of people, I mean, in as much as you say you're granting your mobile, the issues that it was raising, they say people feel they've targeted the entertainment industry, and someone actually raised the valid point, say the way I treating these musicians and all that. No. If we should get a corrupt government official,
but as corrupt na bribe na fair off. That's when I can settle.
Right.
Up until then, I'm very uncomfortable. It seems like, I mean,
because
this is like, it's a misdemeanor, by the way.
Yeah,
it's a misdemeanor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And look at all the highlight they put on there. We know who the real criminals are. They're out there. Not satire medical.
Right.
We know this. You know, they're out there. Big money moving. What am I saying? But it's okay. You tell me, oh, the law is working. Let it work all round. But who am I to say? This is just the beginning, right? Maybe they're about to say, so action yes, see, no be able say
because it's an entertainment industry, no cry,
oh, make you no fear. Music, without music, you're not doing nothing.
Right.
Including IGP, he listens to music. Everybody.
Right.
And I'm sure he has a respect for these young guys who have made a life for themselves.
Right.
These kids, they could have chosen crime.
Right.
These guys have done well for themselves via nothing.
Right.
It's commendable. You see? So yes, they're not to be treated any different from the normal citizens. Yes, the energy, right? But see, I can't. Baby steps. Yeah, because senior fans need be turn around. I'm here.
Right. Right.
But it happened to Jesus.
It's only when you'll be to me too be in common I the many Reggie Rockstone networking common say baby I do know you be call do the do grandpapa I him say no Hana over pekina
do the do. That's the name of one of my songs.
Oh really? Oh sir.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the one I said.
But this is like a pick and act segment.
Okay, pick and act.
So you pick, act or do or say whatever he asks you to do. Your friend will do the do.
Yeah, mo famra. Bia na mo isike bi wo. Na ma act here.
Why ye na wu sika la meji o.
Hey, Debbie, when you mean inja ya na. Yeah.
Okay, so pick allow the mama na makan.
Okay, there you go.
Right. See, yenhwe. Yes, say do a verse of Fame Boni Chemi featuring KK Fusu.
Oh wow. So me kai holy. I Thomas so. And no man in me trimo so. Where we makuma de court. See I wanna me ko joso. O se me pa me timi ko shepo. What to makuma from a cocoa. Won't tie for me patron na me koto. The me ka se me tro ni nyina bibi. Hono na me kai.
I just have
a so mo bo business area aka meti.
Okay. Let's go to the next one.
Hey, still
okay. This is say yeah, two. Let's see. Let's it give us a freestyle dance.
A freestyle dance.
Right.
Oh, that's easy. The style is not for free.
But what is for free? The dance is for free.
Yeah. When you hear, why you be that? Why you be that? Hey. Thank you.
Burger
all around. Fabra. We call it.
Okay. My here we. Me pedie din pa ba se ni nlan yedin. Yes, take us through the process. Take us through the process of preparing Rock 2 Wachi.
Rocks Wachi.
Roxy.
Okay, Rocks Wachi. The beans. We have the rice.
Right.
We have the wile, the meat. We have the mirefi habani di and the morning sakala no.
Habai koko no.
Yes.
Me cry mirefi.
Na mirefi ni di. But ne crepe ni William on from my wife. Meti pi. In fact, mo gumeni ma.
Watch
hine pa be say send here watch me Charlie hon mo ya na me nko.
Okay.
There be. Me na me ya PR advert man me ni.
But aduane no one dey. I just only my aduane no one.
Oh, not really.
Really?
No, not really. Send me anka me didie. Yes, me ya mo we didie, forget it. Make me achikusia ma. But me anka me didie mo light. I eat a lot of salad. Salad they make me go and eat twetwem. Me ju try je me say say en fa me wo say me ana me yem na eko. But say me ya aduane ama mo didie. Na ka meti mo show so.
Wouldn't say my dream no.
No, at all.
Say me who asante me so on my aduane ni
at all.
Wouldn't hear
no.
Ye nka we dey wada me music at all.
Me deeper.
Did you obehudi?
Me di aduane ball complain cry. Me use me jazza. I see you don't know how to cook, but you can talk. Yeah.
That's what you do best. Okay, so the last one.
Last but not least.
We are done.
Yes.
Then we talk about the new music.
Sure.
Oh.
New video. So what I was entofo.
Oh, see, do emoji stone impression. Did I get it right?
Yeah, Moji Stone.
Right.
Moji Stone is a character that I created
on social media. With the dreadlocks.
Yeah, with the dreadlocks.
Right.
Moji.
Yeah.
Look at here. Moji here. Listen. Moji Stone don't like no air condition. Make my balls too cold. This is Moji. But I tell you though, we glad that Shatawale Medical all them out. Now they about to make a song called Locked Up. That's my best Moji stuff.
No, but that's my best Moji stuff. So funny.
Yeah, Moji. Moji is he's hilarious, right. And he does more satire. And sorry, a bugger. To kind of treat with kind of slang, and they love him. Because Moji to be kind of pay, to be generous. He's a cartoon.
That's what they all make. And no grandson voice in the time.
But some cars same be na me nam their farm Moji so. Na Moji car, he won't mean the cartoon at him. He won't mean su cartoon no. Aye. Opa am cockroach, nyam me kan Moji na kan.
Let's all be na cash na no.
But still, you cockroach, you know. But yeah, just fun. Moji Stone is
no, because I've seen say you've created that.
Yes.
And you comment on a lot of issues that obviously
social issues.
Yes, social issues and all of that.
Yeah. I am naturally, hey, it don't be deep like that. What for brother, let me interview me. I'm a bow, me banner. Half cast, come. Yeah. Anyway, this we're talking about Moji.
Yeah.
Moji.
And I mean how you started to talk about social issues and all of that.
Moji came with the phone. There's an app on the phone.
Right.
Now, Moji, tell me a designer or me, you know, because also green, you know, maybe dark. So people can identify, you know. Then say I'm a call baby, can't greet them, make we know. I mean, there's a team in their life, and IGP. Who's true? Only, yeah, full squad.
Right.
And so, you know, all of the above became relevant to my personality.
Right.
Yes, and people identify with
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about music before let's come to medicine.
Yes, medicine.
Yeah, with Senna.
Right.
That was also one very good song.
Yes.
Let's talk about how the vibe and everything came about with that one.
Now, Senna is huge outside of Ghana.
Right.
More more Senna Dagadu only any year schoolum.
Yeah.
The schoolum na Ghanaians, but she does like international shows. Now, about say by now, or produce school or no one produce medicine.
Okay.
Senna loves that song, and we're always looking for a school part 2 kind, because our sound very different.
They're very different.
Yeah, and he obe fie video no cry you shoot wo me fie anim wa park wo me fie anim and a real way no and mponko no mo yeah and a shatter catcher no say who ye video who say who this car into me yana simple yeah trying low key and medicine is a very good song. However, I'm supposed to go to the radios and give it to them.
Right.
But I'm an elder. I think good music should be called for, because that's your job.
Right.
Besides, I think it would be honorable for you to pick it and play as respect to the OG.
Right.
And you say a woof crowd, edit. It's quality music.
Right.
I just put out a new one. I don't know if you have the video. Move Faster.
Yeah.
That's another big, dance track. But Move Faster, no, it's an exercise theme. And on purpose, me yes for workouts.
Okay.
Mo say kuruba, if you need to live long, you have to be fit.
Yeah.
And so Move Faster that's what it's for. For you, what's up?
I was saying
move faster.
Right.
Yeah, and that's what it's for. So otherwise, we won't survive this 57. Yeah, meet me day 2, my major girl. Think about it.
Uncle was saying, "Oh, my mission is packs the car."
And no, that's our wife. You cry also no Munasta be man, woman, say.
Say me nyahwe, so when you be sick, when
we chambers.
Me ne Reggie Rockstone and he had to train come on and the latest one or the aba Move Faster.
Yes.
Senior wedi kan ya church mu no. Say e betini apom uti fia wo say opani bi je o girl. Ezumi ke abrantie mu a wedi be 40 so waba akokra. Na wo hwe 57 o. 57 easy. E wo say wo tinitire wo mpom mu na wo didi ye na bibia eye kama. You may want to look good but you have to work for it. Until no Move Faster ne de wo sorry anopa be 5:30 ho na wo de wo so nko jogging kra na wo be nante a uti a me e de yes am brisk walking bi ni ade na chese apom muja no asane akoba bi e wo se ko na bibia ye kama. Grandpapa,
thank you so much. Beautiful interview. Pleasure.
Thank you.
Very potent questions. Usually ombusa the same. I like your style. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Pleasure
so much.
Being here.
It's an honor. Your final words to your fans and my viewers.
Me final me too. That's a cup for your final words. Peace be on to all of you. Young people, brothers and sisters, look sharp. Now, new IGP, easy. Live a clean life, move faster. And I want to have 1 million views for Move Faster.
Right.
And see, if you love Rockstone, for all that I've done for my country, I need you to go watch the video. Comments. Me kind of comments, Yes. I do very well.
Wow.
Yeah, me answer for. So leave a net to me because still I out.
Which them? Let's say watching this
watching there for life. Now when they are already there. Man must eat. What you want to be for life.
For life is for life. But watching who say was a discount or who because no music come when you want me. No,
they'll be free because they're TV so be advert mama.
Okay. No more camera let you know.
We the millions, I'm a dog. We the number wow.
Grandpa, you're all good. Wrapping up with this interview, let's go check out the latest one, Move Faster from Rockstone. Now YouTube, subscribe it.
Yes.
Stream it on all the digital platforms. Now just comment or see it here. Right. Or be kind. We didn't have to go. Oh,
I know there. Easy. I'm kind must make be. That's Manuel rough. Omejaipu. Omejaipu. Omo say no, papa no fair. On fair there sir. Now me a rapper now. Brofo cho di obi ata wa cho brofo kankan we. Me check o spelling ma. I said I would do my say yeah, go school.
Let's go check out
Go school. What's up? Thank you.